Two 15-year-old girls, best friends, walk into the sand dunes of a quiet beach. They laugh, they tease each other, they disappear into the wind. Hours later, one is found face down in the sand, the other beside her, as if they never made it out. One tried to run, she almost escaped, but she didn't. More than 60 years later, no one has been caught, no one has been charged, and the truth is still buried beneath the sand dunes of Wanda Beach. It's January 11th, 1965, a hot, windy Australian summer day in Sydney. At Wanda Beach, the ocean is rough, the wind is relentless, and the beach is nearly empty. This isn't the crowded, lively Cronulla you'd expect. This is isolated, open, exposed, a place where, if something went wrong, no one would hear you scream. Marianne Schmidt and Christine Sharrock, both just 15 years old, neighbours from West Ryde, best friends. Christine lived with her grandparents, quiet, kind, deeply loved. Marianne had come to Australia from West Germany. Her family had built a new life here after years of struggle, but tragedy had already touched her life. Her father had died just a year earlier. Now, Marianne was helping care for her younger siblings while her mother was in hospital. Despite everything, the two girls were inseparable, and on that Monday morning, they just wanted a day at the beach. They board a train, changing at Redfern, heading toward Cronulla. With them, Marianne's younger siblings. They arrive around 11 a.m. But something feels off. The wind is strong, the surf is dangerous, the beach officially closed. Still, they stay. They move toward the southern end, near the rocks. They swim, they eat, they laugh. At one point, Christine wanders off, alone. No one knows exactly where she went, but later, investigators would discover something strange. She had eaten food different from the rest, something like a takeaway snack, meaning she may have encountered someone, alone. Around 1 p.m, the group walks into the sandhills, about 400 metres past the surf club. The younger children complain about the wind, so they stop, taking shelter behind a dune. That's when Marianne says something. That would be the last instruction she ever gives. She tells the children she and Christine will go back and to collect their bags, then return and all go home together. But that's not what happens. Instead, the girls walk further, deeper into the dunes. One of the boys calls out, "You're going the wrong way." They laugh and keep going. The younger children wait and wait. Hours pass. The wind keeps blowing. By 5 p.m, they give up. They go back, retrieve the bags, including the girls' purses, and head home, alone. At 8:30 p.m, Christine's grandmother reports them missing. Two girls gone without a trace. The next morning, a man walking through the sand dunes, not far from the surf club, notices something strange, a shape in the sand. At first, he thinks it's a mannequin, half buried, face down. But as he brushes the sand away, he realizes it's a body, then another. Christine and Marianne, lying together. What police find is horrifying. Christine lies face down, Marianne on her side, her leg bent. There are marks in the sand, a long drag trail, over 30 metres. It tells a story. Christine had tried to run. She got away, briefly, but she was caught, dragged back to where her friend lay dying. Both girls had been brutally attacked. Christine's skull fractured, stabbed 14 times. Marianne, her throat deeply cut, stabbed again and again, their clothing cut. There had been attempts to assault them, but something interrupted it, or something went wrong. The response is massive. The New South Wales Police Force launches one of the largest investigations in Australian history. Nearly 7,000 people interviewed, every lead followed, every rumour chased, tons of sand sifted. A knife blade is found, but it cannot be linked. No murder weapons, no clear suspects, just fragments. One witness, a firefighter, saw the girls earlier that day. He said they looked nervous. One kept looking back, as if they were being followed. Then a chilling detail. Marianne's younger brother remembers a boy, a teenage boy, seen near the rocks, later seen again and again, sometimes alone, sometimes near the girls, but his description changes over time. Did he carry a knife, a spear gun, both? No one knows. And the boy is never identified. The nation is shaken. 2 young girls killed in broad daylight on a Sydney beach. A reward is offered. Thousands of leads pour in, but nothing sticks. By 1966, the case goes cold, and it becomes something else, a mystery. Over the years, names emerge. A convicted killer who painted a disturbing image that some believe depicted the crime, a serial predator linked to beach attacks, and a man considered one of Australia's most dangerous criminals, all suspected, none proven, no charges, no closure. Decades later, the case is reopened. DNA testing begins. A sample is found on clothing, but it's too weak. Another sample is lost. Evidence fading with time. Still, investigators remain hopeful because technology keeps evolving. Christine Sharrock, Marianne Schmidt, 2 girls who walked into the dunes and never came back. Their story still echoes across Wanda Beach, carried by the wind, hidden in the sand dunes, waiting for the truth to finally surface. If you believe this case deserves justice, share this story, because someone, somewhere, knows what happened on that day at Wanda Beach.